Good day, mates. Nearlost here. Welcome back to Asagao Academy. Last time, we did a lot of talking to Jared because, well, we could. We established some boundaries and we learned his deepest, darkest secret. Maybe we'd have a hell of a field day with that one. Anyway, after that night, things seemed to improve for Jared. It was as if my discovery of his secret love for D&D, okay, it just tells you, cemented some kind of decision or inner turmoil of his. He relaxed around me, and his odd stilled speech almost disappeared. Don't worry, ladies. There's hope for each and every one of you to find your truest loves. They can't all be me. God! Jared! Her evil voice has suddenly turned more creepy. Mostly. He still spoke that way around other people, especially around other girls, but at least around me he spoke like a normal person. Part of me wanted to ask him why, but after that night, I decided it was much better not to ask questions. I felt almost like even asking the question would be majorly distressing to him. To be honest, he was confusing. I didn't know who he really was, but he still treated me well, and I liked hanging around him. I progressed past the point of a crush and now could talk with him as if he were a normal person. That was how I ended up here in the first place, having an amiable midday picnic with several girls from my class. Apparently, it was best to share him. Jared, what is your favorite? Kaku stopped mid-sentence and made an odd beeping noise. TV series. What the hell? Kakazu, I told you have to stop making that noise! Ah! I formally apologize. My favorite TV show, huh? That would have to be Flame of Bones, of course. Ah, good choice, good choice. Indeed, what a classic piece of the contemporary visual and literary mediums. Hana, what is your favorite TV series?
Well...
What was my favorite series? When I thought of it, only one series came to mind, something from a long time ago, back when I was still young. Oh god, no. I would go over to my best friend's house and we would watch an anime about an advertised little girl who could transform and save the world. Wait, what? We would play around and pretend to be the characters from the show on the playground. I the heroine and he the mysterious masked savior. Oh god, is it what I think it is? The other kids would always tease us because, well, we were watching anime. After that, I kept my favorite show to myself. I almost forgot about it. Surely now that we were much older, it wouldn't be a problem. Hana, there is a problem. Mimi's here. So is Kaksu, but Kaksu should be good. I wasn't going to lie in any case.
Yeah.
My favorite show is Sailor Sun. What? I blush and laugh self-consciously. I know it's not really the coolest thing, but, I glanced at Mimi, who was looking at me doubtfully. Kaksu looked as if she was going through her databases trying to find the history of the show. Oh god. Oh, wow. Anime. Really? I mean, wow. Sorry, it's hard for me to change the tone of my voice because, you know. Ah, so you both like that kind of thing? She looked doubtfully at Jared. I suspected she wanted some kind of confirmation from him. If he thought it was okay, then it was okay. Relax, please be off the hook.
No!
What? Me? No, of course not. I stared at Jared in shock. He was very intentionally not looking at me. Yeah, man, I'm not about that dweeby shit. People who like that kind of thing are weird. What the hell, Jared? Jeez, Hana. Don't get mad at Jared. He was just being honest about his opinion. satisfied? We looked at Kaksu. I was unsure whether she was contributing to the conversation, or whether she finally finished adding Sailor Sun to her database. I would never watch shows like that, Jared. I love Flame of Bones. I watch it live, even. If you want, we could watch it together sometime. Maybe. Knock it off.
Oh.
Jared looked nervously from Mimi to me. That's okay. I think I'll pass. Very busy with school and everything. Oh, that's too bad. I'll just keep my hand here for all time. Wait, no. Don't go there. I grit my teeth. The conversation continued without me, Jared getting more and more flowery as time passed. All the while, I tried to console myself. This was just a small thing. It was just a few sentences. It was just a conversation. But at the same time, it wasn't. I was, in my own way, asking for support. Jared didn't give it to me. No, he left me completely hanging. Hana, relax. We have different opinions. If someone asked him about D&D, would he have lied too, or would he have stood up for himself? I would have stood up for him. So did he lie like this all the time? I don't think that's a lie. And would he always throw me under the bus when it came down to it? Finally, at what seemed like an agonizing amount of time, Mimi and Kaksu left. Jared stood waving to them even minutes after they went. Boy knew he'd done messed up. I waited patiently till he sat back down in the blanket. Class would be starting soon, but I was so upset I didn't even care. Jared clenched his fist in his lap.
Hana.
Hana. Why'd you do that? Do what? I glared at him. Lie to them. Well, it's not as though I lied to them. I love watching Phoenix Ball X as a kid. As a kid, I don't watch anime anymore. Is it sweep shit?
Oh.
Look, that's not what I meant to say. Really? Then what did you mean to say, and why didn't you say it? You're being awfully demanding right now, Hana.
What?
What? You should calm down. I just said something wrong. It's not like I did anything wrong. You! It's not about what you said, it's about what it meant that you said it. You said it was about what I said. I didn't mean to say it, so... You still said it, though! Hana, calm down. You're playing completely unreasonable. I shut my mouth, so livid I no longer had the capability of expressing it physically. Instead, I felt eerily calm, except for the steady pounding of my heart. I'm done talking with you. I suddenly grabbed my bag, heading for the classroom.
Hana?
Hana? Hana, really? I ignored him and kept walking. I wouldn't have been able to talk with him in that moment if I even wanted to. I made the class just before the bell rang, slung my backpack on its hook. Mai must have seen the look on my face, because the cheery greeting she usually gave died on her lips at the sight of me. I sat there, fuming for the entirety of class. My mind kept running over and over what he said. Why didn't I say anything back? Why didn't I get up and leave right then? What if I really was overreacting? And more importantly, why was Jared like this? Was it even worth dating him? Calm the hell down, Hana. Next morning crawled slowly by. I went through my normal morning routine. Shower, brushing teeth, changing clothes, doing my hair. Not dyeing, doing. As Mai looked on. Are you feeling okay? Yes, I'm fine. It was the 6th time since she asked me since the incident, but I really just didn't want to talk about it. I see the anger had since died. Now that I could look at the situation in relatively cold light of the new day, I didn't even know how I felt about what happened. I knew Jared didn't want people seeing that other side of him, but I never thought he was the kind of person who would throw someone else under the bus. God damn it, Hana, calm down. Especially someone he claimed to care about. That was what was really bothering me. I kept murmuring comforting platitudes about no one remembering things like this when they were on their deathbeds. I wasn't worried about the embarrassment. The longer I dated Jared, the more I felt like I didn't know him at all. I catch glimpses of one Jared, but just when I thought I had figured him out, he'd do something that could be completely off kilter. If I didn't know who he was, how could I say that I liked him? But was it my duty as a girlfriend to accept all of him, even when he was being a jerk? I wanted to stay mad. I wanted to hold against him, to make sure he wouldn't repeat something like that again. But I also wanted to make up with him and to never see him again at the same time. What? How could that be? Is this how relationships are for everyone? They're awful. Why does anyone date anybody ever? My heart jumped into my throat. I recognized that knock. Were you expecting someone? No. I said watch me for a moment. I turned to my backpack and began shuffling through my papers, pretending to look for something. Finally, Mai answered the door. Hey, Mai, is Hana there? It's rather early, don't you think? It is. Sorry, I just really want to talk to her about something. You'd better. Mai looked at me over her shoulder, questioning her face. Do you want me to tell him to shove off? I'll be there in a second. Could you wait outside while she finishes getting ready? Sure. I tipped over to me and leaned down on my ear. The doors are really thin. She clearly didn't want to be heard. What's he doing here?
I don't know.
I don't know. Don't ask me. Are you sure you want to go with him? He was a total asshat yesterday. I slipped my bag over my shoulder. I want to at least hear him out. I think. Okay. Well, I'll see you in a little bit anyways. You come tell me what happened afterwards, alright? Don't be afraid to kick his ass. He totally deserves it. I smiled weakly at her. Yes, ma'am. I closed the door behind me, not bothering to look at Jared. To be honest, I didn't know whether I was supposed to be mad or happy, so I figured it was best to put off that decision until he revealed what he came for, and my poker face was terrible.
Hana.
Hana, do you want to walk to class together? I want to talk to you. I nodded, still avoiding his eyes, and we headed down the hallway together. A few scattered girls were running to and from the bathroom shot us wide-eyed looks. I didn't know whether they knew what happened yesterday, but regardless, it was extreme rarity to see a boy in a hall, period, let alone a boy first thing in the morning. Let alone Jared. Oh god, I called it. We stepped out into the crisp morning air with happy sighs. It thankfully wasn't humid today. The sunlight poured out into the lawn, flickering slightly as clouds blew across its surface. There was a silence for a moment, as we both wondered what to do next. Trees rustled in the distance, and almost sounded like a storm was coming.
Hana.
Hana, I'm so sorry. Startled, I finally looked at him. His face was pained, almost like he wanted to cry. I'm the worst type of person there is. I can't tell you how much I regret what I said right after I said it. I wish I did something different. And then, when you left, I was too ashamed to go see you to apologize, but you deserve an apology. Not that it makes up for what I did, but I'm just... He heaved it outside. Before me, the confident and assured Jared crumpled like a bag of potato chips. I'm really bad at making friends, and dating, I guess. I don't want people to get too close. I want to be perfect for you, for everyone, but I'm not perfect, and I know that. I know it's unreasonable, but it doesn't stop me from wanting it, and I'm terrified that if someone finds out that I'm not perfect, they'll just give up on me. It sounds really stupid. It sounds like something I should just be able to get over because it doesn't even make logical sense. I've got people who care about me. I've got people who know that I'm not everything I appear to be, and they're still with me. But still, when it comes down to it, even if someone I care about, like you, You stop and stare down at his shoes. I'm sorry. He ran a hand through his hair and laughed. That didn't even make sense, did it? No, it did. It certainly did. I didn't know what to say. It was kind of a hard thing to process. This Jared was being stupid, but just pointing out that his thinking was incorrect wasn't going to help him. He did do something completely out of line with me. Was I supposed to forgive him, or was I supposed to continue being angry to stand up for myself? Which was the right decision? I wanted to forgive him, but I didn't want to be a doormat. Hana, forgiving Jared is not being a doormat. Forgiving everyone is not being a doormat. Okay, let's get that out of the way first. I think saying "but still" is probably not the best idea. All that aside anyway, because it implies that you hold grudges. And a lot of people have a lot of different thoughts about grudge holding. Yeah, I think that telling him, but still, is probably not good anyway, because, I don't know, it would make Jared not feel... Well, Jared might not feel confident from that answer, and even though that's not really what we're worried about, at the same time, it's not really something that we want him feeling anyway. I think forgiving him might be best because, well, couples argue, and if they want to be together, they forgive each other, generally speaking. So, I forgive you, Jared. It's okay, at least I understand. We all make some mistakes sometimes, so we're not perfect. I shot him a grin, and he offered a weak smile in return. But you know, regardless of what other people think, I like you for who you are. I think before we started dating, I had this image of you that wasn't complete. It was a facade. Now I feel like I know you better. Be honest, that makes you really happy. I know you don't want people to find out these things about you, but the D&D, the card games, these are things that I really like about you. Way more than your perfect image. I like you the way you are. I wish I could see more of that. You don't ever have to be afraid of being yourself with me.
Hana.
Hana, hi. In one swift movement, I was up into a hug.
Jared.
Jared? Thank you, Hana. Jared, people are going to see. He released me and took a step back. Right, you don't like PDA. Sorry. I didn't mind this time. I stared down at my fidgeting hands. Jared was glowing with happiness. Come on, let's get you to class. He dropped me off at the classroom and waved goodbye. Once inside, Mai nearly ran me over. What happened? Are you okay? Yeah, everything should be fine now. He apologized to me and seemed to really regret it. Mai nodded, but still looked somewhat put off. Is something wrong? No. I mean, he apologized after all. But the odd look remained on our faces as we head to our seats. Tell me what's up, Mai. Don't lie.
Well...
Okay, don't get mad at me, alright? I tend to look at people's actions and see what kind of people they are. That Jared did this to you right off the bat, right after you started dating, it worries me. I don't think he's a bad guy, but still, he did throw you under the bus. I'm just saying, you're all taking it out of fucking proportion here, oh my god! Sorry. But, if he really doesn't do it again, there's nothing to worry about. People can make mistakes. What's important is that he follows through on his words. Yeah. After our conversation, I trusted Jared. I thought he would follow through, even if Mai didn't. Mai was really a stickler when it came to guys and relationships, wasn't she? As the rest of the class filtered in, I watched Mai gazing out the window. One question pounded through my head. Why? I was studying at my desk one afternoon when Mai and PBG came bursting in through the door. Wait, PBG's here.
Hana!
Hana, I have a surprise! PBG shut the door behind them, and Mai lowered her voice. Hana, we snuck some beer into the school. Want to drink with us? What? I looked up from my work and finally noticed that she and PBG had tiny brown cans in their hands. What? Is this really a thing? It looked like something that came from a vending machine. In Japan, it was fairly easy to come across alcohol if you really wanted it. Most people looked the other way at underage drinking so long as you didn't cause a fuss. Oh, God. That being said, I never had anything to drink before, and I didn't think Asagao would be so lax about it. There was a stipulation in my scholarship that said, were I to be caught consuming alcohol, my scholarship would be given up. Oh, God. That happened, there was absolutely no way I could keep going here, even with my father spending almost all of his money on me. It'd be reckless and selfish of me to do that, even if I wanted to. No, that's okay. Okay, but you don't mind if we do it, right? My old friends like to drink, so you can go ahead, I'm used to it. Even though my old friends are all assholes. Wait, I'm sorry, did I spoil something? Anyway, As probably could have been expected, my tolerance was already quite high, and being so experienced, neither drank enough to have too much of an effect. Instead, they played board games, just slightly louder than usual.
Ugh.
You took my monster out of Tokyo! Yeah, I did, because he's dead now! Just slightly. As Jared's fashion show grew closer, he became more and more antsy. He already rocky enough as it was, although he had apologized, it still felt hurt. I was trying to convince myself he hadn't meant it, or that he learned from it, but my suspicions were ingrained in my head. Maybe he was the most important person to himself after all. They did say attractive people were most self-centered. I felt bad for even these thoughts. After all, he was my boyfriend, I should support him. No, wait, I should support him because I cared about him, right?
Hey, what's up?
You okay, Hana? You look kinda bummed. No, I'm fine, sorry. I stared at me, obviously not believing me. Instead, I turned my attention to the conversation in front of us. Only a few weeks left, so we have to make sure to utilize that time wisely.
That's plenty of time. I think you're taking this a little too seriously.
If you don't practice, Hidden Block will end up winning. Do you want that? The group cast a glance across the cafeteria. The Hidden Block Club were competing to see who could most effectively balance their tray on a chopstick. All except for Ian, who was watching with a tiny smile on his face.
Well...
An extra practice period wouldn't hurt. They agreed to have an extra practice at some point in the near future. I finished my spaghetti, absolutely positive that at some point would never come. Also, fun fact, I finished my spaghetti with a spoon. Wait, what? I headed back to Poppy Hall with my girling me about what was wrong. I was about to cave and expel all my doubts when a piercing scream hit the air.
Ah!
No! Mine I turned. Birds were scattering off in the distance from the direction of the field. Did you hear that? Should we go look? Yes, we should go look! Oh god. We ran to the field with everything in our bodies, passing other students who evidently had the same idea. But when we got to the field, we found it completely empty. No dead bodies, no raging fire, no alien robots taking over. Lame. Agreed. Waleed evidently ran here with everyone else and was glaring across the field. I swear it was a noise from here. All these people didn't hallucinate and scream at the same time. Unless it was the Mandela effect.
Well...
Unless you want to stay and search and risk being late for class. No, I can't afford a tardy or remove you from the next volleyball match.
What?
What? You should get going then. I checked the time and gasped. Shit, Hana, I'm going ahead of you. She sprinted off down the way, minor clouds of dust in her wake, while he turned to me. I'm heading off too. Coming this way? I find that last option hilarious. It probably would be smart to get the class, but at the same time, I can't resist saying, I won't fraternize with the enemy! Besides, I'm sure that if we don't fraternize with the enemy, apparently, that we'll find out what that noise was. I won't fraternize with the enemy! Because I really don't feel like walking with Waleed. I'm sorry, not after Jordan's route. I won't fraternize with the enemy! Waleed narrowed his eyes. I see how this is. Clever, very clever. Not as clever as my plan, but still clever.
Bye.
I'll see you later then. God, I think my Waleed voice has gotten worse. He waved at me, then disappeared down the path. I just don't want to make him sound like Clint. I waited a few moments, then began to follow him until... Psst! Huh? Psst! Hana! Who? A hand tugged at the back of my collar and I was pulled into the bushes. What? I wrapped itself over my mouth and someone whispered to me, Please be quiet. I can't let anyone else see me like this. The voice sounded familiar. I ceased from struggling. When Waleed was out of sight, I was released. I turned and found, well... Jared? Oh no, it's awful. Ah, my face, my beautiful face. Ah, half my body's numb. Ugh. I should never have bothered to come here in the first place. What happened? Are you allergic or something? Bees happened, Hana. Bees. Those demon bugs sought me as their valiant nemesis, and I, the peace-loving Jared, wanted only some pretty flowers to brighten my sorrowful maiden's day. He held up a small bundle of pink flowers. I gently took them. But no, my face. It's swollen and... oh, I can't even bear to look at it. Fashion show is tomorrow. How am I supposed to go like this? I've been preparing for it all year.
Jared.
Jared? I'm so sorry. I felt guilty, even though it technically wasn't my fault. But if he hadn't been up here gathering flowers for me, he wouldn't have gotten stung. It was still partially my fault, wasn't it? No, not really. What are you going to do now? I can't go out like this. I can't, Hana. That's it. I'm ruined. He threw his hands up in the air, then collapsed into a heap on the ground. I am keeping one side of my face, like, shut when I do this, so... I'll be a laughingstock. Are you crying? Don't look at me. Ugh. I wish there was something I could do to help. Wait. He shot up again, a finger raised triumphantly into the air.
All right.
There is something you can do. Take my place in the show.
What?
What?
You're perfect.
Take my place in the show, Hana. I know you can do it. You're so beautiful. You'd be perfect. I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner. Jared, I am not a model. I know, but you could be. There was no way that was true. Absolutely no way. Do you not think you're beautiful? Not really.
What?
What? But how could you look in the mirror and not see it? He put a finger to his lumpy chin, stroking it thoughtfully. Is this what being a woman is like? Well, from my experience with women, yeah. I wanted to say, no, rather, I think it was what being born normal is like. That's also true. But you'll help me, won't you, Hana? I paused, conflict shredding in my stomach. Modeling and fashion shows sure sound like the absolute antithesis of anything I ever wanted to do. Putting myself in the spotlight for people to critique my body, my face, my hair, especially my hair, everyone loves to talk about that so much. Even if Jared sincerely thought I was beautiful, I doubt anyone else would. I looked at Jared's distraught, sincere, bloated face. He was truly upset, and I couldn't help him like this. Even if I didn't want to do it. At least for Jared.
Well...
I guess I could try it. Hana! He grabbed my hands in his and held them up to his face, kissing him repeatedly. Oh, Hana, my savior, my flower. How did I ever become worthy of such of an angel? Ah! There it was again, that weird, grandiose talk. Yeah, great. Go to the theater an hour early tomorrow and everything will be fine. I'll be right in the front row supporting you, so don't worry. Oh, and Hana? Yes? Really, truly, thank you. I can't really explain it well, but I'm glad you could see me like this.
Jared.
Jared? You get to class, or you'll be late. Right, I'll be going then. Actually, I'm already late. Be safe. I waved and dashed across the field, hoping I would make it in time. I didn't. Dun dun dun. Miss Shizuka berated me in front of the entire class, but to be honest, I was so nervous about what just happened that it hardly touched me. I was going to be in a fashion show in front of the entire school, in front of everybody? Ugh. And why did it matter so much to Jared? Did he really care, or was he trying to save his image? I wasn't trying to do this kind of thing. I really wasn't. But I would just have to deal and go through with it. I accepted it after all, and I wanted to help Jared. Even if I personally thought everything he did to save his image was stupid, it still mattered to him. He was in genuine distress. This made him feel better then. And if I was terrified. Dot. There was no way. No way. Just no way. What was I going to do? That's a question that I'm going to answer in the next episode. In case you liked it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.